Good morning. Weather's pretty good today. It's just hardly chilly. It's in the low 50s. But what I want to say today is that you know how you go about your day, just in your daily activities. Everyone is so unique. They're all different than you. They dress different. They look different. Their hair's different. Their eyes are different. Their mouth is different. Maybe even their job's different. But let's just focus in on just one individual. Okay? So if I were to look at one of my friends from church, and I look at her life, and I try to compare myself to her. Maybe I'm not as happy as her. Maybe I'm not as financially successful as her. So then I start figuring out ways so I can be like her. You know, where's she working? What's she doing? How'd she get there? And then start envying maybe even her life. Here's the thing. I'm not her. I'm me. I will never be her. God made you uniquely you to face your own challenges in life, your own successes in life. You'll never be that other person that you're thinking has it easy or, has all these things that you don't have. You don't know the path they had to take to get where they are. You don't know the sorrows they felt before their happiness was able to come through. So I suggest you dig inside yourself and be the best that you can be with what God gave you. And that's pretty successful. That's pretty happy. Because too many times we get in our own way of happiness. We sabotage our successes. And why do we do that? Well, it's only you can answer that. Maybe you've been hurt before, and so you're afraid to put yourself out there and be happy because of worrying about the other shoe dropping. It's going to be short-lived, I know, because I was happy once before and it got messed up and then my life sucked and I'm just afraid to be happy again. Well, you need to take that self-talk out of your mind, because just because something went wrong, just because you had sorrow, just because something happened, doesn't mean you're doomed for that life. And you certainly can't compare someone else's happiness to the happiness that you're going to have. They're totally different. And then success. You can't look at somebody that's successful and think you should be there. No, you shouldn't be there because you didn't do the work. So what? You got passed up for a promotion. So what? You got demoted. So what? You didn't get the job you wanted. That don't matter. You just keep trying. You keep trying for the next job and the next promotion. You got to show your worth to a boss to get promoted. You got to hit the grind all the time. Some people say, well, it's who you know. That's how you get promoted. It's who you know, who you click with. And I didn't click with the boss, so I didn't get promoted. You keep telling yourself those lies. See where it gets you. You can only be as successful as you want to be. Not what anyone else is doing. Not what anyone else is saying. You have the potential within you to do great things. You just got to stop looking at other people and look in the mirror You got to stop looking at other people's happinesses and looking in the mirror, because you have great potential to be happy and satisfied in your life. You have great potential to be successful in whatever thing you want to do. You know, I look at people who are able to create cookbooks or able to, you know, have retreats and seminars. Sorry, truck's going by. So you have it within you to do those things. But maybe seminars isn't your thing. Maybe retreats isn't your thing. So why are you trying to be someone else and what their gifts are? So what I try and do is look at the gifts I have. Look at the gifts God gave me. Well, He gave me the gift of hospitality. That's something within me that I'm going to search and I'm going to use to be successful. I'm going to use the talents that He gave me to do the things that I'm good at. So yeah, I'm going to have a seminar. We're going to have a great feast of vegan food and some raw vegan food, because that's what I'm good at. And it will be a success because I say it will be. So look at your talents. Look at what some gift that you have and expound on that. You know, maybe you have the gift to talk and you can eloquently speak to people. Maybe you should be in marketing. You know, maybe you should be in politics. I don't know. But take those gifts that you have, things that you know you're good at, and use that for your success. Because I'm going to tell you, if I tried to be a success at nursing, I'm not a caregiver by heart. Now, my daughter Zephyr, she's got a heart for caregiving. I think that's something God gave her inside of her, that she loves to take care of geriatrics. And so that's something God gave her. And now she's a nurse. And she'll be successful at that because that's who she is. So you got to just take what He gave you and run with it. That's how you be successful. Don't try and be something you're not. And when it comes to happiness, you have to be happy with you. Because if you're too busy calling yourself a loser, a nobody, someone who can't stick to the plan, someone who can't reach their goals, someone who feels stuck, no, you're not going to be happy. You're too busy convincing yourself that you're not. So instead, start manifesting that happiness. I am so thankful that I am surrounded by people who love me and enjoy me. I am so happy that I get to walk every morning. I am so happy that I have my daughters in my life and we have good relationships. I'm so happy I get to eat healthy foods that nourish my body and are healing me. See where I'm going with this? You could create the happiness in your mind, or you can tear it down. That's up to you. So today, I challenge you to do two things. First of all, don't speak negativity into your mind. I want you to practice telling yourself what you're happy about. Don't put a button there. I'm happy about this, but no, I'm happy about this. And secondly, I want you to start figuring out what you're good at. What's that one thing that people are always saying, dang, you're so good at that? and just discover what that is. Later, you can then decide what kind of success you can grow that into. But for now, just find out what that one thing is. Y'all have a blessed day, and go raw or go home.